We're here.
Yippee! I
Yay!
don't know what I was waiting for. I don't know if I was waiting for the radio station to actually tune into a station or what.
I keep hoping it will. Here, once our video person has all their like kids travel stuff over with, the intro video will be done.
Oh yeah. No rush though. I'm looking forward to it. I can't unveil my surprise until we have the video ready.
There you go. See,
I got a complimentary piece.
I have some clips that I've seen, little bits and pieces of what he's working. It's going to be really cool.
Did I see him? Because I saw something. I saw like the basic little, and it was like some real basic animation with the music behind it, with some flames.
Yeah, that was where it started, and then I'm not sure. I think it's going to be. He's kind of overthought it a little bit, but it's going to be cool.
Okay, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that, and I know everybody's looking forward to it too. They're like, "What the fuck are you guys talking about? We don't care about that shit." What's up, Sarah? You all right though? How's everything?
Whew. I'm just, other than being really, really, really ready for my kids to go back to school, I'm good. I'm good today.
I think we're all ready for the kids to get back to school. I've been speaking it into existence and reminding my daughter regularly that school is going to be starting really, really soon.
I told my kids the other day, I was like, "You've already been out for a month," and they're like, "What?"
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't think we're up on Facebook.
Oh, let's see.
Yeah, I don't see it there on Facebook. That's where the meat and potatoes are.
Let's see here. There's our Streambots element running thing. Oh, it says Joe shared our video.
Yeah, okay. Well, maybe it's me. Sometimes I mess up. Players mess up too. And
I shared it.
Yeah.
We're up. Okay.
Really?
Cat. No,
well,
we're not.
What the hell is wrong with me? How come I can't
There's JB.
Oh yeah, I see it. Oh, I'm a bad person. Yeah, I'm a bad person. But how's your week? How's the week that I haven't seen you is what I should say.
The weekend was pretty stressful, but it ended on a good note. We got to go to the water park for my daughter's birthday. This cat will not give up tonight. She's just
it's possibly something in the cat air, because last night I thought Mr. Gray was sick, so I've been keeping an eye on him. But today, man, he's been prowling and howling and scratching and attacking.
Yeah, she's just, well, like I said, I think she might be knocked up again. So
we got to get some cat condoms to your people.
We do.
Yeah, you guys, if anybody's watching, listening, if you know anything about cat condoms, send some cat condoms Sarah's way.
Or let's start a GoFundMe that will cover getting 5 female cats fixed. No, wait, let's see.
Look, by the time the GoFundMe grows enough for the money to do the operations, they'll all be pregnant.
Well, this one will have had her kittens by then, so we can get her done.
She'll be a grandma.
Oh, she already is.
Oh, Lord have mercy. She's hot to try.
Because my orange cat that had the 2 kittens, that's her kitten. So she's not a kitten anymore, but.
Do they hang out with each other
Yeah, kind of. Not a whole lot, but they do. She doesn't like the kittens. She's not a fan. Unless they're hers, she doesn't like them.
Are there any dog and cat friendships there?
Oh, yes.
Really?
Yeah, because Selly, since, he's the C-section puppy. And since the other puppy died, the mom found those 2 kittens outside and brought them in. And she nursed them and everything.
Wow.
And so he was raised with those 2 kittens, and they're his best friends. But he's big enough now that he'll just grab them and drag them around the house, and they don't care.
Oh, wow. Well, that's adorable.
They're just like, oh, okay.
It feels like the internet should be seeing that. You got to get some footage of that kind of thing.
I need to. But sometimes he'll grab them by the back of the neck, or sometimes he'll just put their whole head in his mouth and just drag them off around the house.
Oh, that's
And then
adorable.
other times he starts trying to play and he's so big and heavy now that he's a little too much for them. And so then you just hear at like 3 o'clock in the morning,
He'll, cat claws are sharp. He'll get the hint once they light his ass up a couple times. Like,
Oh.
I'm sorry, little brother and sister.
This one over here got him really good the other day because he was sitting there and he just kept looking at her and he kept kind of doing this thing and he was getting closer and she laid her ears back and she started growling and he just kept moving in and next thing you know, just pop. It's like,
That's crazy. Sometimes I want to
Sorry,
get Mr.
dude.
Gray. Sometimes I want to get Mr. Gray a buddy, but I got enough kids, man. I got
See,
enough
like,
kids.
they actually, for the most part, they kind of buddy off. It seems like they pair up and she's the only one. She doesn't really hang out with anybody except me.
Nice.
But like my orange cat, she hangs out with all the kittens. And then the kittens are like, there's 3 of them that hang out, and then there's 2 of them that hang out. And then I have 2 like kind of tiger stripe looking cats, and they're like buddies.
Nice.
They just all, those are the 2 that are going to the farm as soon as I can catch them. Really?
Yeah, we gotta do what we gotta do. We got to do what we gotta do. It's a lot of people. A lot of people are but see, your animals are going to the farm for a reason. Now, what do you mean by going to the farm before I go any further with what I'm saying?
Well, I've got some, I know some people that have a farm and they need barn cats.
Oh.
And these 2, they don't like to be inside and they don't really, they could kind of take it or leave it with people. Like one of them, if she wants attention, she will come and bite you to get you to pet her, which doesn't really work that well for her, but I mean, she tries. But other than that, she won't let you hold her, nothing. You have to wait till she wants the attention and then she's like, okay, yeah, let's do this. But other than that, and the other one just does not like people at all. So
I
but
mean,
they love to be outside and they catch stuff. So why not send them to a barn where they can catch mice and whatever they want all the time?
Nice. Oh, okay. I thought that was a euphemism for like the shelter.
No.
But see, and then when I started talking, I said that's not what it is because Sarah is not a cat killer.
Yeah, no.
Sarah's a cat breeder.
Ugh.
I'm
the cat whisperer, apparently.
I'm saying, is there a market up there for breeding cats? That could be that's a revenue stream.
Well, they offered me money for these. Like they were like, well, how much do you want? Like, cause I have the kittens that I had told them that I had. And I said, I'm going to send you the adult cats though, because they're big enough that nothing can, an owl can't carry them off or anything like that. And they like to hunt. The kittens are still learning. But I did tell them, I was like, if you want cat, like I always have a steady stream of cats around here. And once they're big enough and they kind of get to where the ones that like people get to stay. The ones that don't like people, I'm not going to sit there.
Sell them.
I haven't yet. I just always am like, here, just take them to your farm. Just
you should
do whatever. I should do like, even if I just did like $5 a cat, that'd still do.
You should definitely sell them and make some money because because look, they keep on coming through. A man pointed out to me that the word money appears more than any other word in the Bible because God wants us to have money. So it's a lot of stuff that good people do out of the kindness of their heart. But he was reminding me, but get your paper, man. Do good things for good people, but it's nothing wrong with collecting money for it. And in your situation where you have a revolving door of those damn animals, if somebody wants to pick one up, sure. I'll take a couple bucks. I would.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to, next time tell them they can just cash out the money to me.
Yeah, these I was just like, I need to like cut the numbers down a little bit. And I told him, I was like, this one's pregnant, so you're gonna have more anytime.
Yeah.
So she'll kind of keep you supplied there for a little bit.
Supplied until you need your next fix.
Right.
Fix
because they have a big barn and their neighbors have a big barn. And so they all just have a bunch of cats that go back and forth. And it's like, oh, well, that's good.
I would like to give Mr. Gray another cat. We're just not in a position to right now. But at some point, I would like to give him a friend. And in the near future, I'm going to speak that into existence. We're going to move and get a bigger place and I'll be able to get another cat.
Just make sure it's a boy because you don't want to, or
No,
that you
I
get
don't.
one of them fixed.
Well, it depends on what stage of my life I'm in too. Because if it's if it's no time soon and he's an old man and then I might get him a little girlfriend. It sucks that house cats are just like literally stuck inside the house. Their
Hmm.
whole world, their whole universe and lifetime is inside those four walls. That's why I give him catnip so he can get lit up. You deserve to be
Right.
faded. You stuck in the house, you can't do shit with your life. Go ahead and get fucked up, man. Just don't turn it into a habit because I don't know how much cat rehab costs.
It's probably pretty pricey. But I had one cat that, like, they give you the catnip in those little sealable bags so they can't smell it.
Overdose.
And I had a cat that I thought I had the bag closed. Apparently, I'd missed a little spot, and she tore the bag open, dumped it all over the place. It was gone.
Oh wow.
That cat went off the rails. She looked
Well,
like
I got
Johnny Depp
spray.
in Blow.
I got spray. Somebody said the spray doesn't work as good, but he gets it and he starts wilding out and having a good time and enjoying himself.
Yeah, I'll
As he
sprinkle a
should.
little bit of it like on the brick around the fireplace, and they just go nuts.
Yeah. Yeah. I love to do that. I try to keep him happy. I know the things that make me happy. If those damn shit I know catnip and the if I'm not mistaken, the company that I buy my catnip products from, they're called Meowa Joanna. Yeah, they're called Meowa Joanna. That's what caught my attention. I was looking for cat toys and I said, does that say Meowa Joanna? And it's a whole rack full of weed for your cat products.
Well,
It's a whole rack of cannabis products. You see what I did there? Cannabis? That was terrible.
ooh, dad
That was
joke. No, like I said something, like one of the local vape shops has like CBD dog treats and stuff. And Sally was going off the rails at like 2:00 in the morning, trying to dig to China through my bed, all this other crap. I was like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I have to do something with this dog because he just gets wired at night. So it's like, we're going to do CBD dog treats and see how that works for him.
have you tried it yet?
Not yet, because I went to get some and they were out.
Wow.
So he said he should have
Everybody's
some more
medicating.
Friday, I think. So we're going to
See,
try it and see what happens.
the animals must be going crazy for them to be out of the CBD for the animals.
Oh, they very rarely. I just saw him in there one time, and every other time I've been back in, he's like, I'm out of them again. And I'm like, really?
Look, check this out. Did this happen over there? Did you notice this? During the pandemic, was there a change in the amount of cat food in the grocery stores?
Yes.
Did you notice that, or is that my imagination?
No, there was.
Now all the stuff is back on the shelves and everything is
Mhm.
flowing the way it's supposed to. I thought that was my imagination.
No,
think
like I couldn't ever find the cat food that I normally get for them.
Well, yeah, me and my wife were going like little journeys sometimes trying to get to the cat food, and I'm thinking that people were eating the cat food.
I don't know. They
Yeah.
could have.
I'm gonna Google it. I don't know who's watching tonight, but if anybody's out there, because I can't see any numbers, but I don't see a lot of talking, so might not have a lot of chatter tonight. Joe's not here, and I know everybody's sad about that, so they're probably like, "Oh no, Joe, we're out of there. Fuck those two guys." But but I'm just curious to know about the cat food shortage and if anybody else noticed that.
See, I noticed it with dog food too. Like it was very, and I don't know if it was just like a supplier thing because there were a lot of like food products that you couldn't hardly ever find.
That's true. That's true. A lot
So I
of
don't
fast
know
food
if it
places
was-
stopped making stuff also.
Mhm. I don't know if it was just a supply thing or what was happening, but
I think
it was
like
kind
to
of
think
weird.
that I like to think that the people were eating cat food. It's just kind of, hey, we're eating cat food because we had to. I'll probably add that onto my old man stories about the pandemic, like when I'm talking to my great
Right.
grandkids. Yeah, the people were eating cat food because the cats were hungry.
You want pizza rolls? Well, give me just a minute.
Jack
Lila knows how to make them.
attack.
You want pizza rolls and pizza? Well, you're gonna have to
Nice.
wait a minute for that then.
Nice.
Double it up. I don't know. I thought I told you like not tonight with this whole close the vent now.
That leads all the way to
Oh, y'all, it's going down.
Yes, it does. Yeah. Oh man.
She about to get him, y'all.
No, close it. Close it now.
Before tonight, it was Jack attack.
Oh.
After tonight, it might be attack Jack.
Close it. close the clips on it, leave it alone. He's like opening the vent that's right by the central air system.
He wants to vape with you from all
Just push
throughout
it
the
up there
house.
and push the clips. Close it.
Y'all see that little hair? That shit is
Bro.
annoying as hell. Look at that.
Thank you.
I need a haircut.
Okay, you got it. That's good enough. Just go ahead. Just go ahead.
Jack,
So we got you found like a
Jack.
pretty interesting list.
Yeah. So, I'm pretty sure I wasn't on Twitter looking for titties, but I was just searching around looking for stuff, and I came across this celebrities, this weird facts about celebrities. Generally, that's always clickbait. Anytime I see that stuff, I know it's a bunch of stuff that I've already known. But I noticed it was on BuzzFeed, so I said, "Oh, it's probably a little bit interesting." So I tapped into it, and it's 59 facts about 59 different celebrities, and this is a legit list of things that most people probably don't know about these people.
It really just I started scrolling through it and I was like, what?
Yeah.
Like even number one, I was like, what is that?
Yeah, it's some good ones. Yeah.
It is.
Do you have it pulled up?
I do.
Okay. All right, guys. So here we got. Let's go to number one since we're talking about that. So we got a picture of Matthew Perry. It says he lost part of his finger in a car door, and he's waving to us so we can notice that the tip of his finger is gone.
His middle finger on his right hand, the top, like from the knuckle up, it's not there.
Yeah, he got there. There's a story here on the link, but it's so many words about what happened. But he lost that in a car accident, and conversely, Denzel Washington's right pinky points away from his hand. If you look in his old movies and you notice, and it might not be his right hand, it might be his left pinky, but when his pinkies, it literally, let me see if I can kind of illustrate what it looks like. But I mean, it looks kind of like, I don't know. This is kind of it. This is how his hand looks. So if you're noticing, if you go back and watch old Denzel Washington movies, he does not talk with his hands. He doesn't use his hands at all in his older movies. I mean, when he was younger. As he got older, he started using his hands more. Like if you look in Training Day, maybe not in Training Day, but in I don't know, the ones after that. But he has a movie that just came out a few years ago with a kid in it, and he's having a conversation with the little girl. The little girl's like, "What's wrong with your finger?" And he holds his hand up so you can see the deformity, and he tells her what happened, and she's like, "You're lying," and he's like, "Whatever." But it was really cool because he wanted to let people see, yeah, something's wrong with my finger. Let me tell you guys what happened to it real quick. But yeah, check it out. Denzel Washington. He might have got it corrected. I doubt it, but Denzel Washington got a finger like that. All right, let's see what's up. Number two, it says Tom Cruise has an asymmetrical face, but I know that. I've always thought that.
Everybody has seen that. Like his middle teeth are like off to the side.
Yeah, he looks like a painting. Let me see.
I don't know. Tom Cruise is kind of weird anyway.
Tom Cruise is very weird. That's why he's such a good actor.
What?
The better the weirder the person, the better the actor.
Right?
And I think Hollywood makes people weird. I believe Hollywood makes people weird. I don't think those people are that weird before they become famous.
I would agree with that pretty much. Like, I don't know. There's a few that I'm kind of like,
I was watching a kid actor on TV, and when my youngest son was smaller, he'd get a lot of attention from people. So we started taking him to what do you call those things? When you're trying out for stuff. Auditions. He was in a bunch of plays at school, so I was kind of pushing him in that direction. But for a bunch of reasons, it didn't happen. So I'm watching a kid on TV the other day, and I'm thinking to myself, wow, these parents take their kids to a place and give them to strangers and tell their kids to be somebody else. That's insane to me.
It's not in the car. You brought it in. Sorry. It's not in the car. You brought it in the house. I've seen you in the house with it. Now quit. Now, number three, I find number three to be, maybe I should try number three.
What's number three?
Jennifer Lawrence has an H2O tattoo to remind her to drink more water.
Now, I may be stepping completely out of bounds, but you got to tell me who Jennifer Lawrence is.
You remember the Hunger Games movies?
Never seen them. But I do know what you're talking about. So she was
the main character. Yeah.
Okay. I know she is. Nice.
Yeah, and it's like, right here on her hand, which seems like it makes sense if you're going to put one there, or if you're going to
Yeah.
do something like that.
I don't know if I'm gonna put a tattoo on me to remind me to drink water.
I don't know if I would want to tattoo it. Like, it doesn't look like a tattoo in the picture. It just looks like she wrote on her hand.
Yeah, that looks bad.
It's not a good.
It should be gigantic and just lavish and exquisite,
Yeah.
but still.
See, if I'm going to do it, it's going to be like a really pretty script font, and it's going to be
Absolutely.
large. Like, maybe I'd probably maybe put it like on my wrist a little bit more.
She should have just put drink water. Real on her. She should have put drink water across her knuckles.
That would have been. Oh,
Damn, that was fucking incredible. I think I might do that. Okay, check this one out. Number 5.
she could do DRINKH2O.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we should tell her that, and then charge her money for the idea.
Exactly.
Look, Martha Stewart started out as a fashion model, and
That picture, she was beautiful.
I was about to say she's kind of fly. I see why Snoop Dogg is trying to bone her all the time.
We missed one here too. We'll have to go back to that one. I think it's funny.
Yeah, the link here. I don't know if you clicked the link, but there's a gallery of her stuff. I'm not gonna click the gallery, but this picture right here, it looks nice. It looks like a young Jane
It
Fonda.
is a good picture.
Yeah, she was pretty. Well, she's still pretty, but she's older and it's creepy. And I don't want
She's
Snoop
a
Dogg to be
G.
mad at me because that's Snoop Dogg's girlfriend. I don't care what anybody says. I believe
I think so.
that Snoop Dogg boned Martha Stewart, and I believe that Bill Cosby boned Felicia Rashad when they were filming The Cosbys. I believe that. Nobody can tell me any different.
I would buy it.
I've been saying that about Bill Cosby and Felicia Rashad for a long time, although now it rings completely different in light of, the things that he's done or whatever. But when I was younger, I was like, their chemistry is too good, man. I mean, like, they clearly like each other. They cared about each other.
Sorry, I got to turn that down. I was trying to see if we have like comments. There's no comments on there either. Because I know our Facebook comments haven't been showing up right for some reason.
Yeah, tonight's a quiet night, sister.
If you guys have like any weird stuff that chime in with us here. It's okay. It's okay to have a quiet night.
Nothing wrong with that.
I find this one to be pretty funny. Taylor Swift has a framed picture of Kanye West interrupting her at the 2009 VMAs in her living room, and it's captioned, "Life is full of little interruptions."
Oh, that's dope.
I don't know if that's like a knock at Kanye because he's not super tall.
No. Oh, wow.
Like, if you look at the picture, she's taller than him.
That's heavy. That's heavy that you even went there. I wouldn't even thought about that.
Because they have that little ongoing beef that kind of pops up every now and then, kind of like my dogs who are, if you hear that, that's my dogs fighting while they're playing. But
yeah, that's crazy. I wouldn't have even saw that. But that's cool.
I just looked at it and I was like,
She turned that moment into a moment of inspiration that she can use daily. That's pretty cool. I'd have been like, fuck this guy. I don't want to see him in my house. Okay, so like this is one of the ones I like. So everybody knows, well, everybody doesn't know, but Tim Allen, the voice of Buzz Lightyear, the face of Home Improvement, he was arrested for possession of 1.4 pounds of cocaine and was sentenced to 3 to 7 years. He did 2 years, looks like 4 months. So everybody always talks about that. Supposedly he snitched on his friends and all kind of other shit. I don't know how true all that is, but I know he went to jail. But Bill Murray also went to jail for drugs. He got arrested because he was trying to smuggle 10 pounds of marijuana on a plane when he was 20 years old.
Bill Murray had marijuana on a plane?
Yeah, he tried to smuggle. Bill Murray got arrested for trying to smuggle $20,000 worth of pot in 1970.
Whoa!
Yeah, how cool is that?
That's a lot of weed.
He was charged with possession in order to appear in narcotics court. Blah, 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 blah.
That picture of Tim Allen always kind of makes me laugh. Like,
that's hilarious. Yeah, it is, that damn mustache. He should grow that mustache back. 10 pounds of marijuana. Yeah, Bill Murray. Bill Murray, he has his stripes. Nobody ever talks about that, though, so we got to give him some stripes, too. Let me see. What else we got here? It says, okay, here we got some more finger stuff. Vince Vaughn is missing part of his thumb. Looks like his right thumb. His right thumb looks, I don't know. Yeah,
it's like he's only got like half a thumbnail.
Yeah, something going on there. That's pretty weird. Oh, then they show the close up.
It's like the thumbnail like goes over the top, like.
I didn't want to see the close up. There
I
should
didn't
have been
either.
it should have been a trigger warning right there. I wasn't expecting to see that. That was that was a bit more graphic than I was ready for.
I don't
Finger
like,
stuff
that's
happens.
weird to me. Like, like you always have the shop teacher in high school that's missing like 2 or 3 fingers.
Yeah.
And it's always just kind of, I don't know.
I have a friend who he was like obsessed with fireworks. When we were living in the old neighborhood back in the day, he after I guess it was just a matter of time, but eventually the fireworks exploded in his hand, and from what I understand, he lost a couple of his fingers. And I saw a picture of his hand, if I'm not mistaken, and they were gone. But about 2 years after the accident happened, he was right back out there on the 4th of July popping fireworks.
I mean, you would think you would at least not like hold them in your hand.
Finger shit happens. Finger shit happens. So people who use their fingers for their things happen. Well, look at this. Ashton Kutcher's first real name is Christopher.
I did know that. I don't know how I knew that, but I did know that.
I feel he's a fraud. I feel lied to. I fell in love with a guy named Ashton, not Christopher.
Right? Not Christopher.
Not Christopher.
Nobody cares about Christopher
Kutcher.
No,
I got enough Christophers in my damn life. Lord have mercy.
I did not know this. This one's pretty interesting to me. Jennifer Lopez was actually Madonna's first choice to perform with at the 2003 MTV VMAs, which is, of course, the year that she kissed Britney and Christina during the performance.
Oh, yeah, that's interesting.
She wanted some J-Lo instead.
Yes, she did. She wanted a little bit. She wanted some spice.
Woo!
Let's see what else we got here. I'm still really taken aback from that Ashton Kutcher thing. I'm gonna send him some hate emails because I'm offended. I'm definitely offended.
It's kind of it's not. AOC's close friends and family call her Sandy.
Oh, that's kind of weird. Well, I don't even know how to pronounce the first name, and I'm not gonna try.
Alexandria.
To do it. Oh, I see Sandy there.
Yeah, I could see it there, but why wouldn't you go with Alex or?
Sandy's just an easier, probably better phonetically for the kids. It was easier for them to hear that Sandy and Alexandria. Sandy, how kids pick up the little pieces. Let me see. I had a good one here, and then I went to go look at the lady. Oh, okay. So we were talking about Tom Cruise. I don't know if we were talking about Tom Cruise on the air or off the air, but we're talking about Tom Cruise. He's a special case. But he went to seminary school when he was a kid. So he was going to become a priest. Yeah.
And now he's a big Scientology guy.
Yes, there's a connection there. Something's going on. Oh, wow. It says David Bowie, one of his eyes is permanently dilated.
He's got that one kind of very odd eye.
Yeah, that's permanently dilated. As a result of a fight he got into when he was 15. Wow. That's crazy. I wonder how that affects. Is he still alive?
No.
No? Okay. Well, I was going to say, I wonder how it affects his vision, but he doesn't see anything anymore. God bless. Yeah. Never get to find out.
This one's interesting to me. I didn't know this, but I was a big fan of this show when I was a kid. When Justin Timberlake and Ryan Gosling were on the Mickey Mouse Club, Justin's mom was Ryan's legal guardian. So Justin Timberlake and Ryan Gosling are kind of brothers.
They always they gave me a brother vibe. They've always given me like a brotherly thing going on there. Or maybe they just look alike. I'm not really sure which is which, but I totally can see a bondage there.
All those people look alike to me. I really can't even tell anymore.
This is a
very
good one.
Rarely.
This is a great one. Guess who is a murderer? Well, I shouldn't say it like that. That's not nice. Okay. Matthew Broderick has 2 bodies.
Mm-hmm.
Matthew Broderick, he has 2 bodies. And for anybody watching, and having a body means that you've killed someone. That's like hip hop slang, street slang. Matthew Broderick has 2 bodies. He was in a car accident. He was convicted of careless driving, and 2 people died. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, I do remember hearing about that. Good morning, Nick. Sorry, I don't know what's happening here. Do you see what it's doing? When I bring up the comments, it just kind of flickers them.
Oh, yeah, I see.
I don't know what it's doing that for, but we see you. Hello.
Hi, Nick.
We're talking about weird facts about celebrities. Jennifer Aniston was almost on Saturday Night Live. That one's not that interesting, but.
Oh, wow. And Jennifer Grey was with him when it happened. Wow.
Yeah.
I used to be in love with Jennifer Grey, boy. Woo. All right.
Yeah,
Let me
I
see.
remember. I remember that one.
Let's see what else we got here. It says Dennis Rodman has 28 siblings, but that's not about him. Oh, Rob Lowe is deaf in one ear,
Oh yeah.
and he's also immortal. Rob Lowe is one of those statues out of the Wax Museum in Hollywood. Man,
I
that
think he
guy's
is.
yeah,
He's
that
never
guy's not
changed at
real.
all.
Mm-mm. He's immortal. It says
Channing
here.
Tatum was a bartender in Ricky Martin's "She Bangs" music video.
Oh wow, that makes sense. Extra
So, what
work.
does it say about Rob Lowe?
Oh, just that he's deaf in one ear.
Okay.
I was gonna say Tyra Banks suffers from a word I can't pronounce, but it means that she has a fear of dolphins. She kind of looks like a
Fear of
dolphin.
dolphins?
Yeah, she kind of looks like a dolphin. No shots. She kind of looks like a
Hmm.
dolphin. Did you know that Leonardo
That's
DiCaprio was
kinda
named
weird.
after Leonardo da Vinci?
I did. I do
I didn't know
remember
that.
hearing that.
Yeah, his mother was pregnant at in a museum. He kicked while she was looking at it, and that was the reason that she named him Leonardo.
Delphinophobia.
Good job.
I think that's right. Anyway, I don't know. I could be completely wrong.
Hey, sounds good to me.
Kanye West used to work at the Gap.
That makes sense, and I believe he mentioned that in some songs before. Yeah, he mentioned that in some songs before, talking about his fashion sense or something. Now, Snoop Dogg and Brandy are first cousins.
Really?
Yeah, Snoop Dogg and Brandy are first cousins. I knew that. I think I did know that. They sure are. I want to say that their mothers are sisters. They're first cousins. A lot of words. Doesn't say how, but they're first cousins.
Huh.
That's pretty cool.
That's interesting.
And there's a producer named Daz Dillinger that's in the Dog Pound. It's a rapper we call the Dog Pound. That's Snoop Dogg's cousin also. I always think that's weird when you have famous people in your family, like Whitney Houston, whoever her godmother was. I want to say Aretha Franklin, but I'm not really sure that's who it was. But I think that might be who it was.
Right.
There's a
you're
clip.
right.
There's a clip of an award show, and it's all these, famous singers on stage. Whitney Houston and Aretha Franklin are there. So all the ladies are hugging each other. And when Aretha Franklin gets over to Whitney Houston, now they have the hair up done and they're glammed up because they had an award show on television. Aretha Franklin reaches over to Whitney Houston, bless you, and
Thank you.
she rubs the top of her head like, "Hey, girl." I thought that was hilarious. They got $1 million dresses on, $500,000 hairdos, and she didn't even try to hug her little niece or her goddaughter. She reached over and went on top
Just
of her
messed
head.
it all up.
And Whitney turned around like, "No, don't do that to me," and then went back to hugging the stars.
That's funny.
Oh, did you know Scarlett Johansson had a twin brother?
I knew, I remember hearing something about a twin, but I didn't know it was a brother.
Yeah, she has a twin brother. Now, Scarlett Johansson is really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't even be able to go around her brother because that'd be too weird for me. Like if that was my girl, you have to keep your brother away from me because you guys, he's too pretty. He looks just like he's too pretty.
What does he look? I haven't made it that far yet. Does he look like her?
It's number 36. He looks like her with spiky hair.
Let's see here.
And hair can easily be ignored. And he looks just like her. They're freaking me out. They're freaking me out right now. I'm confused.
Oh, that's. Oh no.
Yeah. That's if I dated her, her brother could not come over to any functions. He can't come in. If we're drinking, don't bring him in the house.
Yeah, nope. You got to keep that one away. Kate Bosworth has 2 different colored eyes.
Oh wow. What number is that?
Number 24.
I want to see.
Good job. He's got roller skates. We're probably going to the ER tonight.
Oh wow. I don't think I've ever looked at her eyes. I know I haven't. Dang, it seems like that would get more focus.
I have a friend that has 2 different colored eyes, and it's trippy. I didn't know for a long time, and I saw a picture of him, and I was like, wait a minute. What in the world? And there's also there's a Major League Baseball pitcher that has 2 different color eyes, but it's very, very noticeable, and it makes him really scary to me.
Yeah, it's definitely a look. Definitely a look, and I forgot what the name of the disease is, but it's some kind of retinal thing, and quite a few people have it. Some are more noticeable than others, but wow, the definitive brown and blue, that's pretty crazy.
She looks like a husky.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hi, C. C's here.
What's up, C? Speaking of C, Claire Grimes changed her first name to lowercase c.
Intentionally.
Yeah, that's her name. She just changed it. Her name is
Well,
lowercase c.
and they've got like
that's
her and
that's the
Elon Musk have that
yes.
kid with the real weird name too.
And her name isn't even C. Her name is actually the C stands for some kind of something of a vacuum, like such as their kid's name means whatever it's supposed to mean. That's her name now. Grimes' name is lowercase c. That's terrible.
I don't know why I don't know. That just seems weird. Claire's a nice name. Why would you mess with that?
Because Elon Musk is insane, and that's why I know he's gonna populate other planets and everything. Because the dude's a psycho. Wait, can we go back to Ashton Kutcher real quick because he hurt my feelings? But this evens it out. He has webbed toes.
Oh.
Number 39. He is separating his toes so that we may see that he has webs in between them. And this is gross to me. It's gross to me because
it's just like, those two.
That's enough.
That is okay. Oh,
that's why he changed his name. He's ashamed of who he is.
I don't even want to look at that anymore. That's so weird. Like, okay, so I'm weird about feet. Like, I don't have a problem with feet, but if you don't have like nice, like normal feet, it kind of weirds me out.
I don't look at feet.
I was what? Okay, let her in. Leave me alone, please. We went to, when I was a truancy officer, we took this trip, and it was like they called it a training thing, but it was just like a retreat for the officers. And we were on the way, and it's all women. Well, no, wait, there's one guy that was with us. And we're all in the van, and we're riding up to where we're going, and one of the girls puts her feet up on the dashboard. Now, I'm sitting in the middle seat in the van hanging out, and I look up there, and I notice, like, big toe, normal, second toe has the third toe coming out of the middle of it.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, hold on. I stared at that for like 20 minutes, and I was just like, what is it? Like, I was going, I can't be looking at that right. Like, is there something? No, her third toe, and it's on both of her feet. Her third toe comes out of her second one. And I was like, oh, they're not even like, Ashton's are webbed. Okay. No, hers are like just straight up. That toe is coming out of the middle of the other one.
Wow. That's some extra stuff
like,
going on.
How do you wear flip-flops?
I don't.
I guess they go between your big toe and your second toe.
Oh,
so that would probably be
true.
Okay.
That's true. That seems like it would bring a lot more attention to that other thing going on, though.
Nick hates feet. Yeah,
I'm not a feet person.
You have to have very nice feet, or I want them very far away from me. Like, my kids have weird toenails, and every time they put their feet on me, I'm like, get off now.
My oldest kids are 20. My youngest daughter is 7. I have no clue what size shoe any of them wore at any time. And you can ask my kids. I've never cut a toenail ever. Not one of my children. I refuse. Here, you want to cut the babies? Nope, I sure don't. And I never will. Don't ask again. Love you.
Nick won't tattoo feet. I have a tattoo on the top of my foot. But I also have 5 very normal toes that are not webbed or anything else. And I keep, like, I do pedicures. I do those peeling foot masks to keep all the dead skin off. I keep my feet look good all the time.
Yeah, your foot game straight.
My foot game is
your
on
foot
point.
Game straight as it should be.
I don't like if I had even the slightest of webbing in any of my toes, or one of them was weird or didn't have the right size toenail or something like that. You would never see me without socks and shoes on. I don't care.
I understand, sister.
That is not my game. I like this one. I think it's kind of funny. When Lady Gaga was at NYU, a group of students started a Stephanie Germanotta "You Will Never Be Famous" Facebook group.
Is that some bullshit or what?
There's only 12 people in it.
But imagine those 12 people. They dislike you so much that they've dedicated a forum to you. That's in
An
fucking incredible.
entire group saying that you're not ever going to be shit. And now look at her.
Well, see, I wonder how that made her feel, because that could have easily discouraged her. Not that it would stop her or interrupt what she's trying to do, but discourage her. Or she's probably like, wow, I'm about to show you bitches that you're so stupid.
I kind of think she's probably of the, oh, guess what?
Yeah.
Bet.
Yeah.
Right.
I have to be, especially to get to where she's gotten to. Because that right there, if you don't have a solid soul and a strong mind, that right there, that would have been the end of your career.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, fuck it, never mind.
Yeah, I would have been like, I don't know. I probably would have been I would have had a moment where it would have been like, really? Y'all really hate me that much? And then I would have been like, guess what?
Yeah, well, that shit
We're
hits
about
home.
to do this.
Did you hear what about T-Pain's 4-year depression? So T-Pain was depressed for about 4 years because Usher and him were on a plane, and Usher told him that he ruined music when he made auto-tune popular again. So T-Pain internalized that and really took that personally, and for 4 years he was depressed because he really believed that he messed up the music industry and the current wave of music with what he did, because Usher told him that, because one man told him that.
Put it down. This kid, I swear. Woo-saw. That's sad. I feel bad for T-Pain.
Yeah.
It takes some lyrical genius to make Wisconsin and Mansion rhyme. Like I give him props.
T-Pain is very talented, man. Have you ever heard him sing without any kind of auto-tune?
I have.
Yeah, he could sing, he could rap, he plays instruments. He's a very talented man. There's a
British series where they do like a little acoustic thing, and he was on it, and wow.
Yeah.
Like I was blown away by how good he was.
He doesn't respond to a lot of people saying crazy shit about him because of the writing that he's done for other people, the producing he's done for other people. Dude has literally so much money. It's like no reason for me to even say anything to you, which it should be. But he came out and told the story on some TV show that was on, like capturing different stories about the music industry. And I was like, wow, that's crazy that no matter how popular he was at that time, he let one thing that one man said to him push him into depression. That's crazy.
That is sad.
Fuck people.
This one is
in a good way. In a good way. Fuck people in a good way.
That's where that's where the mindset is. It's amazing. Like if your mindset isn't right, like the tiniest little thing can do that to you.
Yeah.
But if you've got the right mindset, it doesn't matter.
Your mindset sort of has to be fuck people. Well, not even fuck people, but I don't give a fuck. Like I did like on my old podcast, I did an episode called like the Tupac theory or something like that, talking about you really can't give a fuck about things if you have somewhere you're trying to get to. The only thing you can really care about is where you're trying to get to, because it's going to be all kind of shit in your way. You can't give a fuck about that in a good way. Don't give a fuck, but in a good way. Like
care, but not about other people's opinions or anything that may be like in your way. Jonah Hill had to go to the hospital for bronchitis while filming Wolf of Wall Street. If you don't get that shark out of here right now.
I thought she was going to say shit, y'all.
He got a shark puppet. For 7 months, he was snorting vitamin D almost daily because of all the cocaine scenes in the movie.
So, see.
It gave him bronchitis.
That's just, I don't know. I mean, I guess if acting is your craft, you're going to do what you got to do. At the point at Jonah Hill's career point when that movie came out, I don't think that he had to snort vitamin D.
I don't think he had to do it every time. Like,
he's a bigger star than that. That's crazy to me. That's like this is your first movie, asshole. Get to snorting. Not Jonah Hill.
Well, and at the same time, like, I mean, CGI it, make it just
you know what?
Empty table.
I'm gonna go out on the ledge here and say that he probably wanted to do it.
He's probably, let's see how this goes.
I wouldn't be surprised if he partakes in a little bit of the nose candy every once in a while, and I
think there's a lot more people that do occasionally than a lot of people realize.
I believe it. I truly believe it. And then when they said, well, somebody probably said, we'll just CGI it. He said, nah, man, I got it.
I got this. Don't worry. He's like, it's cool. He's like, it's cool. I can do this.
I can see him say that too. No, it's cool. Slide the tray over. Slide the tray over. That's crazy. Fucking Jonah Hill.
No, so this next one, it's weird. It's very weird to me. Katy Perry used to keep a lock of Taylor Swift's and Miley Cyrus's hair in her purse.
That's so weird. I don't believe it. What number is that? I forgot.
Number 35.
35. I'm right there.
Well,
Let's see.
Katy Perry is
earlier.
weird though.
Really? Weird like that?
I don't know.
And even to admit something like that is. Oh well.
She said it. Oh, she confessed to it.
Whew.
Wow.
Now I wonder.
One of the first times I went to the Grammys, I got to share a dressing room with Miley Cyrus and Taylor Swift, and I asked them for a lock of their hair from each of them, which is totally creepy but awesome. I put little bows on them individually and put them in my purse.
Wow. That's pretty weird.
Girl,
what's wrong with you?
I would not. I wouldn't be okay.
If someone asked you for a lock of your hair, would you give it to them?
I don't think I'm going to do that.
Hey Tony, if someone asked you for a lock of your hair, would you give them to him? Hell the fuck no. I got Creole and Louisiana all in my blood, and ain't nobody about to put no root or no voodoo on me, especially not by my own hands. And I handed it to you. That's probably like a bylaw that if I give it to you, then you can really get the doll to make me do shit.
Yeah.
No thanks. Have a little dog with a lock of my hair dancing around and shit.
No, thank you.
No locks in my hair.
Hell,
I didn't even give out this sperm. They had to take that. So I'm damn sure not gonna give anybody any hair.
Yeah, no. Oh, we have another twin one here. Rami Malek, or I don't know if that's how you say his name, has a twin brother named Sammy.
They look, that's kind of creepy. I got a set of twins that look nothing alike, so my twins are like okay. Identical twins are weird to me.
I have twin. They're my nieces, and they're 4, and they're identical, but one of them has like a little bit of a sharper jawline than the other. But you really have to like look very closely. Yeah,
the twins that you get close to, if you know them, you can see a difference. But just twins in general, it's always creepy to me.
I still have to, like whenever they come over, like for the first few minutes, like I'll be sitting there hanging out with them and I'm like, tell me your name. Like I try to make it seem like I'm playing a game with them, but I'm really like, I don't know which one you are.
Who are you again?
Like I see these kids all the time and I'm like, what's your name? And want to and then they'll try to mess with me. If they know what I'm doing, Honey will be like, my name's Ginger, and Ginger will be, and their names are Honey and Ginger. This is no joke.
Honey and Ginger.
Honey and Ginger.
That's dope.
Those are my twin nieces' names. Because we thought they were going to be. Their dad has red hair.
That's dope.
And so we thought they were going to be Gingers. So they were just joking around and thought it would be funny. And then they came out. They look very white. They're not, but they're starting to get some color to them. But they got the curls. That's for sure.
Nice. I should have been more adventurous with my kids' names.
C says witchcraft. I don't know what's going on with why it's cutting off our comments. That's weird. But
that's definitely witchcraft. You're not getting any of my hair. Sorry. You really have to claw my flesh to dig the hair out with your own nails. Not turn me into a damn zombie. But say Keanu always existed in the Matrix.
Stephen Baldwin has a Hannah Montana tattoo.
Yeah, that guy is crazier than a blind mouse in a cheese factory.
Oh, so here's why Katy Perry is so weird. She did grow up in like a super, super, super like oddly religious family. She wasn't allowed to eat Lucky Charms cereal because it was linked to the devil, and her family called deviled eggs angeled eggs.
Wow, that poor kid.
Yeah.
That poor kid. It's amazing the things that we put our kids through, just that's why I try to be a cool dad. Sometimes it blows up in my face. Shout out to all the cool dads, because if you're a real cool dad, like in real life, sometimes that fucking shit blows up in your face. Right. But keep on trying. But some of these parents are just so fucking weird, and it really does have a lasting effect on your child. Yeah. That's strange. Although
Oh,
I understand it because I used to study Jehovah's Witness. I understand.
mhm.
I've been through a lot of religions. I know I see different perspectives.
I'm
But
right there
yeesh.
with you on that one. And there was a lot of stuff in that one that I went,
Hmm.
what?
Hmm.
Okay, it took me a minute here. I had to read this one 2 or 3 times because you want to talk about feeling like your whole life is a lie.
Fuck
With
you,
the whole
Ashton
Ashton
Kutcher,
Kutcher thing.
Christopher Kutcher.
Look at number 42 and tell me now you really don't feel like your entire life is a lie. Michael J. Fox's middle name doesn't start with a J. His
Well,
middle name is Andrew.
that I've known since I was probably about 12 because as a kid I was a big ass Michael J. Fox fan.
I didn't know that.
I used to read Tiger Beat and Word
Oh,
Up and all these magazines. So like TV stars and movie stars, I just used to
mm-hmm.
like really be enveloped into their world. So I knew a lot of real people's names. So I did know that
That's,
about Michael A. Fox. But they said they didn't want to use the A because it was like Michael's A. Fox.
oh, okay, I gotcha.
There's another
That
dude
makes
who
sense.
it's another guy who's something Fox, and he changed his name from Fox to a different name because of Michael J. Fox. I can't think of who it is. I'll think of it one day. But yeah, I did know that about Michael J. Fox. I was like a huge Back to the Future fan.
Mm-hmm.
Growing, what was it, Family Ties, all of that stuff, man.
Yeah. JoJo Siwa's real name is Joelle Joni.
My daughter
Ooh.
loves her.
My daughter does too.
I don't even know what the hell she does.
Keanu Reeves almost changed his name to Chuck Spadina or Templeton Page Taylor.
Templeton is one of the greatest names of all time. But why did he want to change his name though? And see, it's a YouTube link, so I can't read.
I don't know.
Yeah, what do you want? What's wrong with Keanu? I think Keanu is a fucking tight name.
I think so too.
Yeah. My daughter has a friend named Keanu. He's like a 3-year-old Mexican kid named Keanu. He's hilarious. Do you have to do your show tonight?
Yes, I do. We'll have to
Okay.
go here. We got a couple more good ones though. Cameron
Let's go.
Diaz and Snoop Dogg went to high school together.
Yes.
She claims he sold her weed.
A couple of other people went to that school, and that sold her weed story is supposed to be true. I think he confirmed
Well,
that.
My
Was it Beverly Hills High? No.
I-
Santa Monica High?
oh man.
I want to say it was Santa Monica or something.
They were in Long Beach, weren't they?
Um,
I'm gonna have to ask. I actually dated a guy whose dad is from Long Beach and
Long
went
Beach
to school
Poly?
with Snoop. Went to school
Yeah.
with Snoop Dogg.
Long Beach Polytech High School is the school they went to together.
There you go. The idea for YouTube was conceived after the Janet Jackson scandal at the 2004 Super Bowl halftime show.
And I refuse to believe that the word boob didn't play a part in
Right.
that whole thing. You know, the tube and boob, they sound too close, and he's holding on to that boob real tight. I believe they wanted to call it you boob. It probably started off like, let's show celebrity boobs, but
I
he's
think
like,
so.
nah, we won't get that rich that fast.
Ed Sheeran has a giant lion chest tattoo, which
It looks like he was
just
made.
seems
Looks like
so-
his dad is Ed Hardy.
right.
That's his birthmark.
Oh, here's a good one. Number 59. We're gonna
it's not
end
even
this
across his whole chest. What the hell?
right. It's just right in the middle. It does. It looks exactly like an Ed Hardy logo.
59.
This is the best one. They could not have come
Oh,
up with
wow.
a better number 59.
Nice.
Nicolas Cage once did mushrooms with his cat.
Oh yeah, that makes total sense. That makes total sense. And
I
Nicolas
can
Cage.
100% see that.
Nicolas Cage is not his name. He's actually
It's not.
He's related to some famous Hollywood guy.
The
And because of
Coppolas.
that, there you go. So he wanted to completely remove himself from that family in Hollywood and earn all the merits that he earned on his own. He's crazy as hell though. So everybody, thank you for joining us. Thank you for tuning in. We
Yes.
appreciate you. Slide by Tony'sTees.online. Use promo code DIME so you can get you a shirt with 10% off.
There you go. And I'm going to hop over to sleradio.com and we're going to kick off the Midnight Morning Show with Young Mike 2.
Sounds good to me.
We'll
Sister,
see you all in a minute. Yo,
take care of yourself, and I'll see you later.
you too. We'll see ya.
Bye.